Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing and who you're lucky enough to be doing it to. Welcome to the Derp Diaries North American Server Edition. It's been fun playing on NA. The cable's going to be back probably in another 2 or 3 weeks, so you've got me for a while longer. And the ping's actually standardised down to about 220, 230 ping and smooth as a baby's bottom, which makes life a lot easier. Now, I've held off on doing a Derp Diaries for an awfully long time, and there's a good reason for this. I don't like the feel of victimising people who are, maybe not intentionally bad. I don't want to just do a video on a guy who's a bad player, because being a bad player isn't a crime. Not being good at something isn't a crime. Not being aware or having no knowledge of something and being ignorant of something is not necessarily a crime if you're not infringing on someone else's rights. And none of the people in this game are committing any real kind of crime. This is low tiers. This is the sweet and timid beauty of low tiers. Sometimes you just get people that simply don't know what they're doing. They're exploring Castilla for the first time, like the two lovely human beings on the right of my Wolverine here, just randomly climbing the map up a hill to nowhere. There's nothing there. There's a rock. I mean, they can't go anywhere. They die. They die very, very quickly. They die very, very soon. And there's another bloke in a Panzer 4D, and he flanks the entire map. You can see him screwing around in spawn there at the 1. He's just driving around in 1, and there's a KV-1 next to him who's turning his turret, and he never moves. And these are delightful interludes in a Blitz life where you just really feel the joy. And that Panzer 4D didn't shoot anyone, then drove the whole map and got killed and made some bad choices, but that's not bad. I mean, that's just low tiers. Me and Stinky Fruit Roll-Ups put up with it. That happens. What I'm talking about today is just the real idiots, the clowns, the intentionally derisive and poor excuses for etiquette and humanity. There's an IS-5 in this game who I gave him the opportunity. I said, mate, just apologise, and I won't put this up because I'm doing a Derp Diaries. And he told me to get stuffed. Oh, look, hang on. There we go. He's run into me. And he's pushing me out in a tier 9 game. I'm in a Panzer 8.8. I'm at the freaking tip of the spear here, side scraping off a building, holding a line, and I get this guy driving sideways in front of the entire enemy team. His wheels are still turning round. He's still pushing me out. And I end up just going with it and getting out of there because there's nothing else I can do. And I get wrecked. At the time I was thinking, what? And then I see he started typing. So he stopped to type. I'm thinking, surely he must be typing sorry, because obviously he's made a grave and heinous error and has cost us dearly in terms of Panther 8.8 hit points. The Panther 8.8 in this battle is getting shellacked, and he's the main reason, because I was in a nice side scraping spot, had cover on my flank and everything, and it all turned to a packet of poop tickets because Mr. IS-5 decided he needed to get where he needed to go, and he needed to do it through me. Bang! Colour me senseless. He is accusing me of blocking him and has indeed used an expletive that had to be covered up by the game. And that's the kind of idiots we're going to be dealing with in this instalment of the Derp Diaries. None is bigger than this clown right here who YOLOs across the map to shoot Juju, gets 100% deleted by the entire team, and is dead inside of 50 seconds. And then commences a massive homophobic rant about me and Juju, or I don't know what premium gays means. Is that top flight homosexuals? I'm not certain. And I just want to be abundantly clear about something here. I've got very, very good mates who are friends of Dorothy, and they are awesome human beings. And I'm a great supporter of anyone who chooses to love someone in whatever manner they choose to. But this guy obviously sees it as a slur. He also likes to tell us about shagging our mum. I don't know why this stuff exists in Blitz, but this guy is an absolute clown. And you can see there's people there talking to me who are being completely pleasant and lovely. And this guy's just trying to be, I don't know, he's just trying to be. He drove across the map and died, and then proceeded to commence this. At least something good came out of this match. He died really early. We won it very, very easily. And then I got to do this fantastic jump, which you might have seen in the intro, on the KV1 of Snoop Dogg from school. Snoop Dogg's obviously a hell of a human being. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Clear the KV. Love it, love it. Can't get enough of it. Yeah, perplexing. And this is the kind of salt that I'm finding on a day-to-day. He's still going. Like, he's not stopped. Just unbelievable, the commitment to the cause that this man has. Fun game, says Snoop Dogg. Good on you, mate. He said g'day at the start as well. Anyway, he couldn't send me a message because this is a contributor account, so he sent Juju one instead. He said that his boyfriend blocked him. Let me tell what is gay, like you. Thanks, bye. Not only is he murdering the English language, Christian Lucio too is also, hopefully, on his way to Bandtown. I say g'day to everyone because 99% of the NA server has been incredibly positive and says hello and ahoy, and I say ahoy back and I have a chat. I'll stop playing. You've seen me on streams. When people say ahoy or hello to me, I will engage with them because if people are nice enough to take the time of day to say hello to me, I'll say hello to them. But sometimes you just get this guy has stopped to type all this. I always wanted to say, I don't think he knows how YouTube works, by the way. I really don't, because you don't have to block my channel, dude, because I don't understand I don't know if you know how the internet works. And then obviously we killed him pretty easily, and we won handily. Me and this bloke up here knocked him A over T, and then he really didn't like that. And he kept carrying on and on and on and on. But see, Boob Bounce, great name by the way, Boob Bounce. Obviously, top shelf 12-year-old work there, and I just thank him for the win. The most common thing though on the NA server is the YOLO. Now you've got to expect this because people on NA do actually notice my name and they do actually like to be in videos, and they think, if they charge in and have a go, they might kill me, and that's at least something to tell their mates about. Hey, I wrecked Bushka today, and that's cool. I get that. That's fair enough. What they usually don't do is then carry on about it. Like this guy started the game off by calling me a noob, and then he drove the entire map in front of a 183, in front of a Object 140, and just basically kept pushing up, and sold all his hit points so him and his mate in the MBT-70 could plant me. I mean, and I thought about typing something because he had said I was a noob before that, but I took the high ground and I didn't. I crossed it out, I went back, I thought about it. But here's the funny thing about Polar Bear, who is like the genetic equivalent of Pond Sludge, this bloke. I got him 3 games in a row. And every game, he told me how good he was, or the usual stuff. And you can see me holding onto it here, just not letting it out. Saying, you know what, stuff it. I won't, I'll just hang on to it. File it away. Deep breath, we've moved on. But then at the end, he couldn't help himself. Campers never win. I'm like, are you kidding me? You just basically drove up, did no damage, and got carried by your team. That's what happened. You just YOLO'd and died, and that's it. And the reason I'm showing this is because I'm going to show you the next 2 games. And this guy, just for a man who really didn't do much ever in the 3 games that we played against each other. I mean, he did 670 there. It was exciting. I was frontline the whole time in this one, just up the front, pumping damage, doing my best, did 3,000 damage, pumping into that E50M, around the flank. You know what's coming, don't you? I mean, there's our mate Polar Bear. Polar Bear is going to do another heroic YOLO. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Here he comes. Can't get there quick enough. He's looking forward to dying ASAP. So we're very happy to oblige him, and we kill him. Like, basically, we kill him. He's done under 1,000 damage again. The Polar Bear is ice cold from the field. We managed to bounce this one from the 50M, track him on the way through, get round him, kill him, and go home a winner. Good try, guys. Oh, hang on. Poor Bushka, never a winner, says Polar Bear. Polar Bear is talking an awful lot for a bloke that has yet to clear 1,000 damage. In this one, I think he does 9. Better stay at low tiers. Here's a hat tip, mate. If you can't get... I did 3,091. He did 981. I tried to carry the team forward. No one else got over 2K in the team, but that's all right. Polar Bear, yeah, I feel so sorry for Dark Magician Girl here. 70% plus win rate player, outstanding blitz human, very, very good at what Dark Magician Girl does, which is kill stuff all the time. And Polar Bear's having a crack at me, and I say, mate, you're not doing much. And Dark Magician Girl has a wonderful, wonderful bit of banter here and accuses Polar Bear of making his own meta, which is very, very apt because I did a video once called Make Your Own Meta. So very, very nice work there, DM. Appreciate it. And Dark Magician Girl does do very well. Does the level best to actually carry. Can't quite, because you can see Polar Bear, again, has just gone just so deep for no apparent reason, with no plan and no goal in mind, and is absolutely the epitome of a YOLOing clown. And this is happening all the time to me on the NA server. The thing is, very, very few of the others then follow it up by telling me how good they are and how bad I am. Usually it's a giggle. It's fun. It's like, ha ha ha, got you, Bushka. And I put that grin on my face and said, yeah, mate, you got me. Because what are you going to do? Everyone watches the videos. It's good fun. It's all that kind of stuff. But you get individuals like this, and you just got to make a Derp Diaries because they're so bad. They're so negative, and they're so, like, bloody boring. And dealing with them game in, game out is such a pain in the butt. And people like Polar Bear, hopefully, you know, end up getting banned or doing something stupid, I don't know. And you can see it's very close, but Polar Bear's pushed all the way up there, and he's going to do under 1,000 damage again. He's going to get wrecked, and I'm going to hold the flank here against the Object 140 and the E100, and I'm using that rock and the low bridge to keep my side shielded so it's not an easy shot, and just trying to keep things going. Dark Magician Girl takes out the E50M. As you'd expect, Dark Magician Girl, a very good player. There goes the I7. Who's up next? See you, Bear. Thanks very much for coming. You did nothing again, mate. I mean, honest to God. If you're going to talk the talk and you're going to carry on like a pork chop, at least contribute to the result. As it stands, you are one of the worst Blitz players I've come across who's ever talked that much rubbish and then failed to crack 1,000 damage in any of the 3 games. And I don't know, mate. Maybe have a good hard look at yourself in the mirror and think about your future in terms of Blitz. Possibly go down a few tiers until you get the handle of tier 10. You might be better off doing that. Dark Magician Girl, I'm sorry, I think Dark Magician Girl told me later in chat that the iPad was just been left. Absolutely left. And I can't help myself. It's very nice. I don't know if he's got 1K yet, but I'm pretty damn certain that he hasn't, given the nature of his location when he died. And poor old Dark Magician Girl's been left 1 on 5 because, you know, Polar Bear led the charge to Nowhere Town again. Thanks very much for everyone who's been nice on the NEA server. There won't be another Derp Diaries like this. I am actually going to retire the Derp Diaries. It's because basically there's only 2 things that can happen here. One is I make videos where I make fun of people for being bad, which isn't really nice. And the other one is I make videos where I just show negativity. And that was so negative, wasn't it? We had the massive homophobe. We had the blocking idiot who then abused me and, you know, I don't know. We had Super Mick YOLO Pants Polar Bear who just carried on like a pork chop. We had Boobs Bounce who spent half the match typing crap. And really, I don't want to infect YouTube with them. They're not good people. Let's just move on. So it's both the first Derp Diaries for a long time and the last Derp Diaries. I might do some videos where funny stuff happens, but it sure as hell won't be the Derp Diaries, and it's going to be in the context of something else. So take that for what it is, but until next time, at least we can all look after ourselves and look after each other and be nice to each other. I say it all the time. Be nice to each other and stay safe on the battlefield.